This weekend in Winchester, the 88th annual Apple Blossom Festival is in full bloom. The festival is a 10-day event that wraps up this Sunday. Of course, there are celebrations to honor the emergence of the apple trees from their winter slumber, but this festival is about so much more than fruit.
Take your mark.
From a kids' fun run to a concert to fireworks, Winchester was blooming in celebration, and people came from all over to celebrate.
I'm from Town, Maryland.
Tim Evans, Kaiser Fire Department.
My name is Bradley Fritz from Bakerton Fire Department.
But the highlight for those who turned out wasn't the fireworks, it was the firefighters.
There was a pretty big fire in my house, and Tiffin Springs Fire Department came out to put it out for me.
Each year, the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival includes not one, but two parades.
Well, if you'd like to experience an apple blossom parade, there's still time this year. Winchester will hold the Grand Feature Parade today at 1:30 p.m. We're going to ride along as well, and tomorrow I'll give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it's like to actually ride in a parade. Today is the last day of the Shenandoah Apple Blossom Festival in Winchester, Virginia. The 10-day event wraps up today with concerts, a carnival, and a craft fair. Photojournalist Graham Knight took a ride along in the parade yesterday.
1 minute.
We usually start mid-March, working every weekend.
Was asked to be, the sports marshal, and I've had a great time so far. I mean, these really wonderful people. What a great community.
It actually starts at 5:30. We start at 5:30 in the morning out at the warehouse that stores the floats for the year. We pull them out at 5:30 in the morning, get them all lined up.
That's good. There is a competition for floats. I will have the girls meet me at 9:15 on Saturday morning. The judges will come through and judge all the floats. Before the parade starts, they will come through and tell you if you won, and they'll put a placard of sorts on the float if you got a first place.
Well, things we look for are like construction, originality, color use, consistency with the theme, those sorts of things.
Are we ready to have a parade? Woo! Let's do it.
I think old-fashioned, real, honest-to-goodness parades are hard to come by anymore. What you mostly see now, everyone's familiar with the Macy's parade, which to a purist is not a parade. It's a variety show that takes place on the street. This is still a parade. It still flows by. It will flow by for 3.5 hours of bands, floats, majorettes, horses, motorcycles, clowns. It's a real parade, and I think people, particularly, I'm using the word purist here, particularly parade purists, maybe people that remember parades from back in the 20th century. They love to come here and see a real, honest-to-goodness, old-fashioned parade.
Photojournalist Graham Knight there. Still ahead.